Hello everybody, hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful today, and in today's video we'll be going over how to start your ASTD journey. First up, you want to of course put in all the available codes to start off with. These codes being very high like B, 185 likes, 45 likes, so many likes, which you can do at level 3, a forced time 3001, and a free Nimbus mount at level 10. After putting in the codes, you of course want to summon. Look out for any banner containing either 4-star Tanjiro or 4-star Nezuko for a really good fusion unit. Banners that have Goku 4-star, Ulquiorra 5-star, 4-star Ramen Guy, 4-star Ichigo, 5-star Frieren, 4-star Gray, or 3-star Rukia, or even 4-star Broly. All of these units are insanely good units with a lot of upside later on in the game. Gray and Rukia are the only freeze units in the game, which is a great support skill. You could also try to get Blackbeard because he also slows, which can prove to be a solid support skill. Sukuna and Gojo 5-star are another bunch of units that are really good and even better when evolved, along with a plethora of other units that we will get into later. For now, focus mainly on Ramen Guy, as he is the only farm unit in the game, and focus on a good early game unit like Goku 4-star or Tanjiro and Nezuko 4-star fusion. Those two are really good and will honestly carry you through the majority of the content. Once you've built yourself a solid team from summoning, I recommend you immediately dive into the story. Thankfully, ASTDX has this amazing feature where you can queue into games with a random people. Often, you can only queue in with only one person, but that should be more than enough to beat the story on hard mode. If you can't, that's completely fine. Continue working, leveling up your units, and summoning to reach new heights. You can even do it on normal mode if you need to. The game as it is currently very easy and doesn't require too much effort or skill to complete story. Do as well as you can in the story mode and focus on evolving units that you have. When you finally get those stat cubes, make sure to spin on Ramen Guy. His money stat directly influences how much money he will give you. If you can get a SSS in his money stat, that would be perfect. Along with that, make sure to frequently level your Ramen Guy, as his level also determines how much money he will generate for you. Make sure to treat Ramen Guy like the best unit available, because honestly, getting money in this game is tough, so the better your farm is, the better you'll be. Let's say you've beat the first story mode. Hooray! That's amazing, but the job's not finished. You gotta make your way through everything else too. That being story stage 2 and 3. If you can complete those, you'll be in a great position. Utilize the Team Finder feature and you'll have no struggle at all. Or, even if you're still struggling, try using the Discord. The link is down in the description below, and try to find people who will help you with story. Once you complete the second to third story, the game opens up a lot, and you can finally look towards evolving units and even doing challenges or the daily challenge to evolve those said units. When you get to the point where you can do challenges in order to get materials to evolve units, I strongly recommend that you make sure to play with other people. Everybody wants to do challenges because that's how you go about evolving units, and everybody needs to evolve some units here and there. It's crucial that you play with others so you can easily breeze through the stages and enjoy grinding the materials for the unit you wish to evolve. After you've collected said materials, you might be wondering, how do I get the Evo material for this 5-star? Well, you have to battle against their NPC. For example, Ulquiorra is one of those units you must fight his NPC to claim the item required for his evolution. You can find these NPCs all over the map, but in the context of Ulquiorra in particular, he is found near the Infinite area. Click the red text options and eventually you will be given the option to fight against the NPC. When you enter the boss fight, it will seem easy at first because you're given 100,000 to start off with, and the game typically only lasts for 2 waves, but the boss does stun your units. With the boss stunning your unit, you have to sell them and replace them. These stages aren't too hard, and if you have crucial units like Tanjiro and Nezuko Fusion, you can do it easily. Those two do a really solid amount of damage for units that aren't even hard to get. You can also look towards the other units that you may have gotten, such as Freerin, Ukiora, Whitebeard, etc. Of course, evolving units also requires takedowns, but those are easy. Hooray! You've evolved your first unit and you feel like you're ready to take on the world. That's amazing. You should easily be able to do the fourth story if you haven't already. But what I do recommend is evolving 4-star Goku into 5-star Goku. He is amazing for starting out games and is honestly crucial when it comes to dealing with earlier waves. Collect him and focus on evolving other units and you'll be a-okay. This game is still new, so there isn't much content in it and there isn't much to focus on. And that's fine. It only means we have a ways to go. Now that you're level 25, it was a decent and relatively boring grind, but you can finally do trials. Trials are basically endgame content, and to be able to do them, you must have a really strong team with solid evolved characters. There are a bunch of amazing things that you can get from trials, including, but not limited to, Esdeath, or more commonly known as Ice Queen. She is an unbound unit, which is the highest rarity that a unit can have in ASTDX. This makes her far and away one of the best units in the game by default. The grind is always easier when you're playing with other people. And yeah, really just focus on getting other people involved, and you too. Hopefully you get Esdeath. Good luck to you. Even after completing the solo / non-PvP content the game has in store, you could always do PvP to earn various different rewards. Through the elo system, you are rewarded for winning games against your opponents. You can do 1v1s or you can even do 2v2s in the arena game mode. The concept is basically two different paths in the game belonging to you and another path belonging to your enemy. Your goal is to make sure that you can overrun your enemy's path while making sure nothing makes it to your base, eventually killing you. The units you get are random, and it's completely up to luck and strategy when playing in the arena. It's a very tough game mode, but I'm sure you can find some fun out of beating other people with your superior tower defending skills. I really do hope this guide was helpful and helped you progress through All-Star Tower Defense. This game is honestly great. I'm liking it so far. I think it's got a good run in it. I think it can do really well, especially after we see what happens this update. But for now, the content in the game is cool, it's decent. It's kind of iffy, but I still enjoy playing it a bit, and I hope you guys do too. This guide tells you everything you need to do, everything you need to go over, and everything you need to look at. But yeah, I really hope this helped you guys out. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment what level you are in ASTDX. And I'll be seeing you guys later.